just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
Hello everybody and welcome back to the final part of Alan Wake. Well, I'll say the final part. Evening Gary and welcome in. We have completed the 5 episodes. We've done the first of the DLCs, The Signal. Today we're doing the final DLC, The Writer. That is not the conclusion of Alan Wake though, because next week we'll begin Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is a separate game altogether. It's got three chapters to it, and apparently I'm going to sneeze. Oh, here we go. We're starting off well here. Alright, as always, hang on, I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, hashtag blame Gary. Right, we're going to play through the game as normal. We play through the level, and then we'll go back and we'll do a behind-the-scenes thing. But there'll be a slight tweak. After last week, we discovered that the DLCs are in their own separate arena. That's the same for this one. However, there is... Oh, the sneezing. What was I going to say?
Gary!
Indeed. The vision is clouded by mist, so it is quite difficult to navigate this level externally. We will give it a go, but we will try and step out a little bit as we go. As always, I won't talk over the cutscenes, so we'll fire it up.
Previously on Alan Wake. It's not a lake. It's an ocean. After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
The dark place is playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
There you go, Alan. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake?
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head!
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine. I could feel the pressure
He
mounting.
still has the creepy faces in his eyes.
Time was running out. Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of
Zoom in.
reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Evening, Happy Cat Lady. So what have the both of you been doing today? Have you both been causing trouble, Happy Cat and Gary? And how are you feeling today as well, Happy Cat? All these dark images. Okay, that's obviously we're going to have to press that. Is there anything else I can pick up before we press the obvious button? There'd be the light. So, just as I was kind of saying in the beginning there,
Did you notice that light? Might be...
stepping out of this level is going to be a little bit difficult because it's all covered by this. So it makes navigating the arena that we're in problematic. Let's wait for the textures to return. Anytime now. There we go. It says crumble on there. There we go. Apple crumble. Ah, the purrs of Happy Cat Lady.
I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
Bit better today, but I'm not sleeping too good because of the pain. Join the club. It's like so it's like 4 and 5 in the morning.
I with my little eye a scrumptious cookie in your hand. Happy_cat_lady. Any chance you're willing to share the love and the cookie?
I'll give up now, Ada, in all fairness. But yeah, so it's like 4 and 5 in the morning, and I'm still tossing and turning. Ooh. It seems like no matter which side I sleep on, my hip is just in constant agony. What was all that stuff? Ammunition. I thought one of them said radio. Surely we can click on the radio. Okay, let's jump out of here. Oh, this was really where we're going.
After finishing departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die. But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were one and the same.
Just we don't have any weapons. Speaking of which, see, this is where the ability to step out of the level certainly makes it easier, because if we get lost in the maze, we could fly above it. Something jingling. Or clicking, maybe. Whatever it is, sounds like it's coming from over here.
Hey, nice job, Al! So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
Can we drive the car over there? Car has headlights. No, we can't get in. I know what you mean. I'm even starting to dream about being in pain. Not good. Yep, 100% with you. With you there, Happy Cat. I don't know what to do. None of the medications have worked. I've given up on all of those. I've got another appointment next week. So I was chatting with my neighbour, and obviously I'm not a doctor. I don't, I probably wouldn't know one X-ray from another, but the X-ray and the MRI, when I look at them, the bones look completely normal, and I don't think replacing it or this new treatment where they're going to try drilling out a bit that they say might be causing me the issue, but with no real evidence.
Lots of fireworks here.
Oh, this is going to go a bit tits up, isn't it?
God's play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
My neighbour was saying that he saw a documentary about a fella who was like a really bad condition or something and was only given like so long to live, and it wasn't anything they said. It was actually just a muscle problem. Oh. And given what we got the death loops already. Given what I've seen so far, that's kind of like where I'm, because it's never in the same exact spot. It's always like it's moving around. It's never like you can never put your finger on it and say it's always like there. You know what I mean? Also, sorry, Gary. How big is a satisfactory map? It's quite big. One of the train lines I added in takes 6 minutes to cover. I hope you'll be able to come and join us and have a bit muck around on the map. I tried expanding the train network again this afternoon before we went out. But I kind of only made things worse. Oh, bugger, what the hell is that thing? Ammo. I'm sure there was still one more, though.
With each passing moment, more of them came. He would get overrun.
Pick up.
Kind of ironic that you're a writer and you're threatened by your own imagination. It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Okay.
Always melodrama.
Surrounded by the enemies and deafened by the noise. Wait, look how
Burn the darkness. Be stampeded by the darkness. Oh, right. Wrong weapon. I'll just... Oh, never mind. On a positive note, my replacement parcel ride today was physically outside to receive it. No way that he was going to muck around. Have you seen some of the CCTV footage? Happy Cat, like sometimes you see like a person delivering a parcel and then like they take the photograph of it, they walk away and then they immediately walk back and pick it up. Did they find out if it had been taken to the wrong street? Because I know that was one of the things that you were thinking it might have happened with it. Any evening, Mr. Smith? Was it? I will if you're going on later. If you're free for a bit of muck around on it, 100%, Gary. I have to rebuild everything. It's been a while since you've been on it yourself, there, Gary. Like the rest of us, we're all waiting for that update. But thinking of updates, has Mr. Smith been enjoying his current update? Steam says it's a 20 gigabyte download, but obviously when it unpacks, it'll be about 40ish, like you said, Mr. Smith. Yeah, no comment. Which way? Oh, there's the door. I couldn't see anything for the bloody bushes. As the mango flies past. Our different track. How is your... my back has been relatively alright. You go back a few years ago. Actually, I say more than a few years ago. Just shortly before we moved here. Oh dear. Back was in agony, and I couldn't even get myself out of bed without having to like use the railing to get out. Bragoni mattress.
Even your memories are complicated.
Oh, they exploded.
Yeah. So I guess
But my back's been all right.
actually here. I'm just gonna, you know.
That's one of the things that they were sort of like thinking maybe it's just like referred pain if it's something else.
Nah, that was a crutch, you know. Hey, you're moving up in the world, buddy.
Was that I was driving up and down the highway hacking pedestrians' car? So is that a new thing then, that you can like hack the vehicles and stuff? Did you ever play Watch Dogs? Because you could like hack everyone's stuff in that, from what I vaguely remember.
You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
Oh, there be the manuscript. And they took a photo. Oh, so they took a photo of it on your doorstep, and then somebody's been walking past, or they'll be. I bet with those sort of people, right? They're probably following not far behind the delivery wagons, just so they can see what they can like swipe. And Porter, mate, welcome in. I hope you're doing well there tonight, mate. You've been playing with your new phone? You madman.
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter.
Ooh, hang on.
Yourself, the parts of your mind that are hard to control.
Okay, when we do the stepping out later on, we're going to have to fight our way back to this point so that we can step out, because the mist is cleared for the lighthouse. At least it did momentarily. Yeah, when it comes to time, this is how we're going to have to do the stepping out. Yes, caused an accident vehicle combat. You can now make other cars slam the brakes. It's like that bit in one of the Fast and the Furious films. I forget which numbers they are. I don't even know which numbers I've seen up to. We definitely haven't seen all of them, I don't think. A boat? Okay.
That's different.
It's a gimmick phone, nothing more than that. Yeah. I quite liked that there was it wasn't like a flexi screen thing, but there was one that Microsoft did. Oop, I had to be in the boat. And it had like the two screens. I said in Microsoft one, but it was actually running Android.
He knew the terrain, such as
or a flavour of.
if he was even human.
I quite fancied that one. I can't remember what it was called now. Pick up the bits and bobs. Oh, hang on, reload check before we do anything else. Yep, I thought the pistol still needed reloading. Was it the driver looked very sheepish today? Yeah. Dodgy character. Oh, I thought we were going to deathloop there.
It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. He couldn't tell which way was up. He would die there, torn apart by the whirlwind.
Uh-oh. So I was a bit suspicious of our postman, because he's always commenting on the parcels. So I used to get the monthly Star Trek model, the little miniature model one. I got those for must have been like more than 10 years. And oh, can I get out here? Jump. And it was a few times he commented, he's like, what are these that you get delivered every month? Is it like some sort of magazine subscription? What's in it? And then I got a board game got delivered from like a Kickstarter, and the return address had like board game something or other in the name. And he's like, oh, do you play board games and stuff like that? Oh, hang on, there's a page. I think, why is it focusing on that bit there? I couldn't see it. But yeah, I'm always really suspicious of him. I was there, sorry, the old massage therapist in me is coming out. That's what I need. Oh, I think this is what I gotta do. Though the bus would have been a better one to stand on. Need to have a word with the chocolate thief. Jump! Ooh. Uh-oh. Wait, go splat. See the dark presence of the words is there. Dodge. Oh, I don't have any flares either, do I? Reload. Porter's first in line for you there.
Storm spun it around. It was made of darkness. He'd seen what it could do. It swept everything away.
I would have to make my way through the swirling madness. It reminded me of the dark presence. Just another memory.
What is with the latest Satisfactory, the update 8? Yeah, they had like a trial run of it a while back, didn't they? But I've never touched it. I'd rather wait until the proper release came out. I'm not messing around with my save file with with those. And jump. Oh. It's going to be here before it changes his mind. 2 seconds, good sneeze. Oh, I did turn the microphone back on. When I practiced, I loved massaging back. The tension in the back muscles that some people had was staggering. So, what time can you make it up here, Happy Cat? We'll all form an orderly line, and you can help all of us, all of our knackered bodies. Ooh, bugger! There we go. Can we all come round one night? No. yeah. We'll promise to keep the dysentery to a minimal. Was I up there, down here first? I see this big log here. It reminds me of that bit in Jurassic World where they all had it in the theme park inside the log. I'm just going to burn the darkness off these things here first, because you know when you get that bad feeling. Actually, can I reload? Oh, I can't reload. I've got no ammunition.
Stay focused on the lighthouse. If you can reach it, you will find the cabin.
Things are getting pretty crazy here, Zane.
It's to be expected. You're struggling to reclaim yourself. The landscape reflects that strain, but each step takes you closer. If you persevere, you can attain the lucidity that fends off the darkness.
There was Zane's light just a tiny little bit. Oh, actually, can I reload anything? A little bit of ammunition. And revolver ammo, is that fully reloaded? Yep. Sorry, boss. Did you say you'd be on? Well, fingers crossed for a little bit until the train lines drive me mental again. Usually, as I sit and watch him. Haven't been on for the last few nights because I've been taking a little break because of the chaos that the the train tracks have been causing me. Ooh, they go boom. I made it like the same way that they have in the pictures. But tonight I want to try and remove part of the part of one of the loops. Oh, that got rid of him. Should I just be running towards this light rather than trying to fight these people? Because I get a funny feeling they're just going to keep spawning in. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go down there. Back, demon. What's the name of... Sorry, what is the name of the alien race that created the Stargate? How pronounce that? Moomins? Mormons made the Stargate. Oh, hang on, he's already got the darkness burned off him. But not this fella. Reload. Right, lighthouse is over there. The path we want is over there. I mean, could we survive the drop? I'm thinking the game wants us to go all the way around there to come all the way around here. I mean, let's go this way. It's going to be crazy. Let's make it crazy. Oh, you have to post some pictures of these because we need to know what these beasts are, Happy Cat. Oh, look there, they're coming. Reload. And the final one with... that survived. We got him. There we go. No, if I see one, I may recognize it, but off the top of my head, I don't recognize the name, Porter. Oh, bugger. Oh, don't do that, Wake. There you go. So, just as a side note, at the minute, we are travelling through different, like, weird creations of the previous levels that we've already been on. I introduced you to Rhubarb, now you're going to introduce me to those. Oh yeah, which, Rhubarb is only 35 minutes long, so, you know, you can always stick it on before you go to bed. I was going to see if I remember if we could use these fire. I'm assuming that I have to do this to do that. Oh. Oh, flares. I thought it said fireworks. Okay, we've now reached the limit. Just me, does that look a real low texture on that pipe? Hang on, have I missed something here? The radar is pointing... Oh, maybe I need flares and then go back around into the building. Maybe that was just a bonus area. They were like hippos. Oh, you need to put a picture up on the, of this so I can see what it is that we're looking at. Hang on, which way we're going here? Right, the little radar thing says go this way a bit. And then step into the light. The arrow's still pointing this way. Ah. Hole. Oh, flare. Ah. Pipe with hole. Oh, I was expecting these to go mad and then all of a sudden beasts start jumping out all over this tunnel. What was wrong? This button here was wrong. What's that? I'm not getting up to get a tablet to look up pictures. I don't know, you can't get the staff camera. Back, demon. Yes, burn the darkness. Let's just get the other fella if I can. Ooh, bugger. Oh, there's more of them. Flares. Come on, reload. We don't have much ammunition left, as is tradition. Good evening, just that we should know by now. There's no escaping Ada. And, oh, you put some picture, 2 seconds. We're just going to tab out momentarily because I want to have a spy and see if I recognise these things. It does look vaguely familiar. I can't quite place it. Maybe I have seen it before? They definitely look familiar. I'm gonna have to Google that later on to see if maybe I watch a clip of it later on, and maybe I'll be able to figure out who they are. What was I saying there as well? You should see the picture Dr. Ravenholm. Show me on Discord, Gary. I have a picture of microwaves. What are you doing with the microwaves? Can you get my tablet, please? Okay, where did you leave it? 2 seconds. I'll have to, if I'm going to do it on here, I'll have to press some buttons because I have Alan Wake on a different stream setting. I enable that, and then I'll drag that up to here for a second. And Mr. Frosty, thank you so much for the raid there, mate. We're just investigating what these weird creatures are whilst we play Alan Wake. But these are the weird things. I kind of vaguely recognise them, but I can't quite place it. I will do a full investigation though. Let's see. I want to press this button, followed by that. There we go. But Mr. Frosty, thank you so much for the raid, and Dad Wolf as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. What sort of chaos were you guys causing? Oh, you were on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre tonight. Did you win? He just wanted to show everybody his new gardening tools. I don't know, all the running and the screaming. 2 seconds, I lost my audio monitor. But I hope you guys have had a good night. Tonight we are on Alan Wake. This is well, we've done these 6 episodes. This is the 2 DLCs, and we're currently on the final DLC. And the way we're playing through the game is we are playing the level as roughly intended, and then we are going back and we are doing a behind-the-scenes look. Well, this is the carousel that's coming up. We're doing a behind-the-scenes look at all the levels individually as we go. This one's going to be a bit tricky because there's lots of things that are loading and unloading. So this one might not have quite as much as the other ones did. I was we won, and you did have some wins though. Why is it? Which way we're going? I think we're going this way. Wake goes down the hole. But you've had a good night there tonight, though, Mr. Frosty. Once again, mate, thank you so much for the raid as well there. And for those of you just joining us for the first time, we do stream every night in vaguely themed nights. At the minute, Thursday is Alan Wake. We've got American Nightmare, which is coming up soon. Friday is mandatory Mass Effect night. We're currently 100% in Mass Effect 3, but you can see the full schedule for the month ahead over on Discord. And that's the lineup for the rest of the week.
Sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
See, this carousel is what I've been quite intrigued to see what it looks like outside, but I don't think we're going to have the chance to look at it. Indeed, Mass Effect. You know what, I'm going to let us get killed, and I'm going to step out for a minute, because this one's going to be a difficult one to step out of. So this is like multiple chunks of the levels, sort of, put into... I say carousel, no carousel, whatever the thingamajig. But Wake better pick up the pace here and catch up. I need to start playing it again. Got up to where you meet the council. Oh, so you got onto the Citadel. I love the Mass Effect series. Absolute favourite. I was the other day I was thinking I might play it through from Mass Effect 1 on Steam, just like for myself, because I couldn't count how many times I've 100%ed those games. There's always room for one more. Whee. The vitamin water ad looks scrumptious. Oh no, did you get stuck in an advert, Mr. Frosty? And JD, welcome in.
Let's have a look at your head, Mr. Wake.
But in case you missed it in the advert there, Mr. Frosty, once again, thank you so much for the raid there, mate. Let's run away through here. What's that, Gary? What's this Mass Effect you speak of? Was that you want to take? You want a bottle of the water? Actually, once we get off this carousel thing or whatever the hell it's called, carousels go that way, isn't it? This is a Ferris wheel. Whee. Oh, this must be where we're going. I think maybe we have to wait for the ground to be the right way up. Whilst we're waiting, let's just step out. See, there's all the bits and bobs of the other bits of the level that are just falling apart. Come on, Wake. Run, Wake. I don't know if we're going the right way here. But, you know, We'll see what happens. And is that the way we came in? Anyone get the feeling that maybe we've come the wrong way? And we may have somewhere double backed on ourselves? Because I don't think we should be hanging around this... Yeah, I think we screwed up something big. So this must be the way we're going in here. Okay, the arrow on the floor says that way. Okay, maybe we jumped in there to there. You only got no clue. We should wait until the ground comes around a bit more. If someone could crank this wheel a little bit faster for us. Yeah, almost a death loop. Okay, we'll wait until the ground becomes more hospitable before we walk in here. And maybe if we had just waited in here. Right, we came in that door this time. Definitely no switches. Oh no, we just had to wait for gravity. Can't pick that up. I think we've got a bit more than the one death loop, Gary. I need to make some adjustments so that we can catch up with the death loops at a faster rate where necessary.
Next stop, sanity.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this.
Next stop, sanity, he says.
It's a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
The dark presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see, but obviously I wasn't the one in the driver's seat.
Was that a better gun?
Another memory made real.
Alexa fix Aida, she is broke.
He couldn't possibly win.
How could you say your special friend Ada was broken? Oh, 2 seconds. Ada's panel just went weird because of one of those dodgy things that sits in everyone's channels.
At least the lighthouse was much closer now. I would have to make my way up there somehow.
Oh, boom. Oh. Yes, we now make boom. Oh, that was close. Okay, more booms over there. Dodge. And JD, welcome in with a spot of dysentery. Mr. Frosty caught dysentery from JD. Oh, bugger. Oh. Flare. That was problematic. Good evening there, JD. How are you doing tonight there? Are you feeling a bit better tonight? Oh, we have a bouncy marry kill. Oh, bouncy marry kill for JD.
Entertain JD wants to bouncy with Porter MG. Is all set to marry Porter MG, and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
Why is everyone always killing Gary? Makes sense, more Hawkins.
There was no power to the log lift.
Okay, we need to go in there and do all these bits bobs over here. Oh no. Happy cat. He knows what he did. Oh, this is a problem. I can really do with a flare gun right about now. Or a flashbang. Reload. Right, reload. Oh my god. We all killed Gary. Okay, let's crack this, and I would imagine we're going to have to fight our way back to the thing we want it. Because they wouldn't make it that easy. And we have eight rounds of ammunition. Oh, the Man of Steel, Gary, slaps Mr. Smith down. But I hope you're feeling better there. Oh, I didn't realize how to move that. Hope you're feeling better there today, JD. And how, as well, Mr. Frosty. The other day, you weren't well either. Have you still got the plague? Rigged. Does that make you Kenny now? I want to play that. We did the Stick of Truth. It was probably one of the most stressful series. As much as I love the game, it was the most stressful series to stream because of, well, say stream. After the first stream, we never technically streamed it. I pre-recorded it, and then I just chatted live whilst we watched the pre-recorded because I had to censor out all of the this and all of the extreme conversations, shall we call it? I bet South Park was fun. It's a really, really good game. I don't often, I wouldn't normally go for like the turn-based ones, but I mean, what the hell's that one that we play? We used to play it on Halloween's, and this Halloween will be no exception because we never finished it last year. The Trick or Treat game. I can't remember what it's called. It's a really, really good one though. It'll come to me. But we only got partway through the sequel. We've 100%ed the first one.
The part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait!
That's like a minion or a Death Star.
You as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed the clicker. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane! Come on!
Well, that cleared things up.
Was that, well, one plague leaves, another takes its place. An exclamation mark, Hunger Games and or tribute, or other words to that effect if you'd like to volunteer as tribute. Who will be the victor in the next Hunger Games? And will we get the new extension that I wrote into Ada, or will we get the standard? Any alliances so far? We have a 4 for JD, 9 for me, 10 for Mr. Smith, and 8 for Happy Cat.
8.
Reload.
8.
The spinning 8. He beat you to it. Yes, he arrived at like 1:45. 15 minutes before the time was out. He got it working again, but we can't figure out why it failed. So we have hot water, and we have the potential of heating. Obviously, it's too hot for heating right now. Oh, they go boom. Cannon go boom. I need to film just thinking that boiler, right? I need to film myself the way I have to fill it up, because even he was saying that I shouldn't be doing that because I risk getting burned the way that I have to fill it up and the way the landlord insists that I fill it up.
Gentlemen, we have our victor, the winner of the Hunger Games, a Smith 501, the pillow fighter. A Smith 501 won by engaging in a fierce pillow fight. They fluffed and whacked their way to victory, turning feathers into formidable weapons.
Well, that's one way to go. And Happy Cat was the first to fall.
The bridge groaned in the unnatural wind. It was
Yeah, it is starting to get more and more chilly, Gary. It'll not be long before the heating has to come on. I bought one of those JML fans. It's supposed to be battery operated. It doesn't work with a battery because it's in the clearance at Tesco's, because obviously they're getting rid of all the summer fan stuff to bring in like the wintry stuff. So I thought it was an ideal opportunity to get a cheap one. Okay, let's stay away from the words that say things like crumble. Oh, hang on, I need to do the boom. Well, I didn't take out as many as what I'd hoped. Reload. Flat. Oh, maybe it means that. Hang on. Ah. Breaking the bridge is maybe to our advantage. Okay, mistakes have been made. Should be still one more left. Yep, there he is. Freezing for the heating until October. We've got more fuel coming as well. We've ordered another 500 litres of, is it kerosene? I think that's the stuff that's in it. Let's hope it doesn't go out in winter, because that would be, yeah. Well, every year the pipes freeze solid, but the landlord, he says those exposed pipes with no insulation are good to -20. It was perfectly fine when he lived here. Oh, how come it's frozen solid every year? And that leaves us with no heating and no hot water for a week. Or, well, a week once the temperature's raised back up again and the pipes can defrost. Make boom. How did you survive that? Rigged. Rigged. The landlord's going to be hating it at the minute, though, because we've had to have repairs done to the roof this year that they've been putting off for years and years and years. More repairs now done to the roof. Obviously, the boiler packing up, which landlord and Martin will undoubtedly try to blame us for. Yeah, well, our landlord doesn't believe in wear and tear. You know, because when the boiler packed, like problems with it before, and their excuse is, oh, it's fine when we live there. I'd hate to think what their car must be like. They must be like, they must be down to the nub of the alloys if they don't believe their tyres wear out.
A moment. I can
You would live in La La Land. What mischief you been causing today? Yeah, just anatomy. Oh, hang on. Where's he going to put this branch for us?
How the hell are you doing that?
There we go.
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
Under normal circumstances, well, the first year the landlord serviced it himself. You can't see the quote marks I'm putting here. And then the second year, Martin and Co. said that legally they weren't allowed to service it themselves. So they had to get it. They got this plumber who was a cowboy plumber. He came for 2 years. And then they've been getting Certa Energy to come out. They've actually been good, and until this year, it's been every year. And then when Martin and Co, I ring them up like January, February, and says, you know, when are we going to schedule the service for the boiler? You know, for its annual service. And they turn around, annual service? What are you talking about? They don't get serviced every year. They live in their own little land. But now, of course, it's come back to bite them in the ass because there's something wrong with the boiler that should have been addressed during the annual service.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Both opponents choose rock for a draw. Better luck next time.
It's a draw, JD. I still like the paper disproves Spock one. Oh look, we can see the Ferris wheel. So it must be. It's not in. Well, technically, it's because it's the same thing that does the. Ours is one that the hot water and the heating's all inside the green box outside, on the in the back garden. So that element is used every day to to heat the hot water up for the tank. But I'm trying to think when was the last time we would have used the heat. When was it last really cold? Was it like March time maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember when the cold months or the cold time finished. Right, let's just leave him up there. Maybe he's got a friend down here. Flare. Where do you come from? How rude. Tell you something, Alan Wake can change batteries. Oh, now we've got no rifle. Is that the guy that we burnt the darkness off? Yeah, it is. Getting close to the lighthouse. Oh, what the hell is this? Is it like the Eye of Sauron? Yeah. Ah, maybe that's what that thing was. Hang on. Oh, Wake, don't think Wake's gonna... No, he's dead. Okay, this time... Before we walk through, let's see if we can burn off as much of this as we can. I don't know if we can reach that one just yet, no. The second that we can, though. Flares. I think we got all the birds. There we go. Right, no ammunition for that. Oh, we do have some flashbangs. That might have been handy to know a little while ago. Okay, let's try that again without sneezing.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as...
It's a horror game, just anatomy. And Captain Jukeman, welcome in as well there, mate.
Gone. All I could do was keep going.
It was originally envisioned, though, as a open world game. Well, open world horror game. But they changed it to be episodic instead. But in the normal levels, levels 1 through 5, you still have access to that entire open world, which we've explored because we have the ability to jump out and explore. Which we have been doing at the end of each level. This one's going to be a bit problematic, though, this level. We're going to have to do the first, 15 minutes of it in order to clear a little bit of the mist so that we can actually see. But I have a feeling that we're not actually going to see anything because most of these things all appear after the fact. So if I just jump back here, and we've got a few entities still loaded here. See, all of these appear as we move, so I reckon... look, even this is all unloaded, so there's only little bits and bobs here that are actually still here. The rest is all unloaded, so I don't know if we're going to see much, but we'll take a look on this stuff. This one's probably going to be the least explorable.
I do.
But we can jump back into the original game, and we'll have a quick spy around.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you think I'm being unfair.
Happy_cat_lady. Your shopping instincts are on point this week. You'll accidentally find the perfect pair of socks you've been searching for since 2012.
He's hardly a neurosurgeon.
That is quite the search, Happy Cat.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. your vivid fantasies.
You wondered where those went.
And allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems.
Yeah, that probably would be a better category, Gary.
Serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out? You know, I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey. That sounds like fun.
Would we have to go and trigger that?
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper and the arrogance and self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch! All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Ouch.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Okay. Therapy in the dark place.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
That was surreal. He was sitting so close to the TV. Yeah, just remember the television on top of his head. Or as his head, maybe. I think we can just... Or can we jump down there? Or are we going... Ah, there's a pathway up here. Keep on climbing. No, it all fell down. Where we got... Actually, ammunition. 4 rounds. I suppose it's better than nothing. Anything else up here, though? No. I'll stick to the... I'll use that rifle as a last resort until we get a little bit more ammunition. Oh, then we fell through the middle. Oh, bugger. Yep, you definitely... definitely the low ammunition and low health bingo tonight. Flare. Run away. Sounds like we burnt the darkness off one of them, though. To the light, to the light. It'll wait, catch his breath back.
Well done. You have come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
Going to a page. I'll try to see if I can get inside of him again there, like we did last week.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See?
Oh, I remember this bit.
It's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going
They
anywhere.
kept coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
Wait for it. There we go. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of this bit. Yeah, I think we have to go all the way around there till we get to the lighthouse. Let's get rid of this rock and wait for the next beam of light. We can clear as many of them as we can before we get up close. We're going to save a little bit of ammunition on this trip. I just dodge and wait for it. They still count as stealth? Are these guys just going to keep spawning in? Oh, I bet they probably are. Can I clear this one here? Is this a clearable one? Because they seem to be all spawning in the back here. No. So whilst we're climbing up here and death looping.
I'm not going anywhere.
They kept
Oh, it respawns you all the way back here. That's a problem.
hordes and hordes of them.
What sort of mischief he's all got lined up for tomorrow?
They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
If I have time, hopefully, if I get up early enough, I'll be firing up the 3D printer and having another go at printing Battlestar Galactica. There was an error with the model that I didn't catch until it was halfway through printing. In that one of the launch tube things, hangar bays, just wasn't printing. Yeah, definitely one in the bank. Come on, light. There we go. And forward again. Alan Wake has a heart attack. What if there be a checkpoint as we go up here? There we go. Maybe the Cylons destroyed it in an alternative universe. Flare. Plus, before I actually put the model in, I'll have a look and see, because this one's a really awkward one to support. The because of, you know, like all the the ribs of all the exposed sections, you know, where the outer hull's not there on it. I thought we died there. Flashbang. Oh. Second flashbang because I forgot to change back to flares. Come on, come on, come on, light. Back, demons. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh. Let's press the thing there. I'll pause for a brief moment there. Mr. Photo Gamer, welcome in there, mate. and thank you so much for the sub there. What mischief you been getting yourself up to? Are you still behaving yourself? Well, we all know the answer to that. But thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. And thank you so much for the sub there, mate. You joined us tonight for the final of the DLC of Alan Wake, the main game. We still have Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is next week. Well, starting next week anyway. We're playing through each level of the game, and then we're doing a little behind the scenes bit. So we're playing. Hang on a second. I'll just deal with this fella here. Or rather, I'll wait for the light to come round. Or maybe we'll just die. Yeah, this is the problem. Oh no, we're checkpointed. But we've been exploring each of the levels as well in a little behind the scenes one then. Yeah, I mean, I've 100%ed Alan Wake when it first came out on the back on the 360. If you guys haven't as well, I highly recommend the novelization as well. If you haven't read the book, I really recommend reading it. This is actually our second playthrough on stream as well. Flare. Hey, where's the next? Right. You know what? Flare again. Race past him because he's going to be a bit disgruntled. And let's just try and get these bits of cliff cleared. Right, drop a flare on him as well so he falls back. But yeah, I 100% recommend this game. I also 125 million% recommend tomorrow night's game, as we are doing our mandatory Mass Effect. We're on Mass Effect 3 now, in our 100% of the entire series. How the remake on PlayStation. Need to dive in. I've heard that apparently the remake doesn't look as good, or in some cases, some people it said that the normal version that we're playing, the Steam one, is visually better than the remake one. I don't know what they did in the remake because I haven't seen it. I've only played the Xbox one and Xbox 360 one, and of course the Steam one, because it came down to 70p on Steam a couple of years ago because of licensing issues with the copyrighted music that's in the game. And hang on a second, I'll just deal with these fellas. So they were just selling it all off. So I got that and Undead Nightmare for 70 odd pence. There we go, that takes care of those. Can I get rid of that rock there? I'm outraged. Oh, am I not close enough to that still? You think I would have got able to get that one there? There we go. But you can see the full series, both playthroughs, because it's the second time that we've done this on stream. Over on the YouTubes. our current playthrough as well is all chaptered up. Can I get the... Yep, there we go. So you can see each of the chapters and the behind the scenes sections as well, where we do this and we have a look at the levels in all the extra detail and all the things you're not supposed to see. I know. Oh, hang on. Leg it. Flare. Yeah, Andromeda. Yeah, it had some. It has lots of glitches, but I enjoyed that game. I've read all the comics and novels for that as well. Absolutely love Mass Effect, and it's a mandatory attendance, so I expect to see everybody here from 9:30 tomorrow night. I've got one more flare left. Oh, we've reached the light. Oh, wait, catch your breath. Yeah, once we finish Mass Effect 3, we will then be jumping into Andromeda as well to do 100% playthrough on that as well. Now, I've only 100% Andromeda once.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it.
Achievement.
But I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
Don't know when the cutscene starts, but as always, I won't talk over the cutscene. I can't 100% remember how this one ends. But the story continues in American Nightmare, which of course will be starting next week.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the Dark Presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had got me...
So, PS version of Andromeda didn't have a glitch that I could see ran smooth. See, for me, the problem with Andromeda is when it first released, that first couple of weeks, the facial animations were horrifying. That woman on the they give you some of the quest. I can't remember her name. She just had these like insane eyes when she was staring at you, and I had, I think, 2 side quests. I did the side quests, and the glitch I had was that I couldn't turn in those quests to the quest giver, like to close the mission out. The dialogue just wouldn't appear in the thing. So that was the glitches I had with it. I don't know if I'm going to... I mean, I have been kind of playing it off stream just for myself on the PC version as opposed to the Xbox version. So far I haven't encountered any issues. I played it last year. Perhaps it was... Yeah, they fixed the horrifying facial glitches fairly quickly. Sacrifice Gary. Oh, you're heading off to bed there, JD. Well, you have a good night, JD. And thank you so much again there for coming in. I think we're almost at the end of the game. I think when we get to the top of here, it's the final cutscene. So if you'd like to see the final cutscene before I send you to sleep, I think it is anyway. I'm fairly confident. At least 17%. Let's take a look out here first. So that's where we started off over there on this level. What was that we just did? Oh, ladders. That would have said. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's fairly confident. Well, you have a good night there, JD. Behave yourself. Dream of frazzles and shortbread.
I was surprised by...
maybe there isn't a bit.
Not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Now, video game logic says that I can't help myself but to run the other way that you're supposed to go. You know, under normal circumstances, we collectibles here. But we may have collected them several years ago. Anything up here? Nope, nothing up here. There you go, so we're fairly accurate on that 17%. I suppose it's like episode 6 ended at the cabin as well. So it's only fitting that this one ends at the cabin. American Nightmare doesn't end at the cabin. I'll explain a bit more about American Nightmare when we're actually playing it, but basically there's 3 episodes, and each time you play through the episode, your character basically learns more of what they need to do. Think of it like Groundhog Day kind of style. You're repeating the same zones, but each time you've now learnt more things, so you can then save the other people and do the things that you couldn't do because you know that this is where when that's going to happen, so I can now defend the woman in the garage kind of thing, so she won't get consumed by the darkness. Oh, we couldn't just have a straightaway bridge, could we? No. It has to go around the side. Oh, here he is. I'm going to step out for a minute. And look at his...
What?
Oh, he's got real eyes now.
I feel abandoned. This is ridiculous.
He doesn't have the faces in his eyes that he had through the previous. If this was a lot lighter, it would remind me of like something out of like Mist or Riven.
Right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine, you're abandoned. Bye.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot rider. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking a people.
What does it say about when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting better? Here we go! I'm earning the 15%.
We gotta kill Barry. I got any flashbangs left? Oh.
It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then...
I suppose we had to have a boss fight, didn't we? Oh, what have we got? 1 flare, a handful of flashbangs. Oh, but restocking. Oh, it's B to pick up stuff. Right, is this the best? That's revolver ammo. Actually, reload check. Yeah, we're all right. Let's start with a pistol.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan!
Alright, if there's birds here, we're going to have to... Ooh, shotgun ammo. I hate the fast-moving ones. Hold still, damn it, when I'm trying to shoot you. So inconsiderate. There we go. Can I get a restock?
It's great in my job. Most of us making sure you don't need your entire life, but we do have all
Blair.
impulse control of a one front. It's very enriching. I have several lawyers on speed because I in trouble again.
Which way did he go? I can't even quite see who we're fighting. Is it a regular one or is it one of the other characters?
When you threw a hissy fit, your wife tried to help you in your ego, but it's naked, and because of that, you almost got me killed.
Bloody fast-moving ones. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, I may have dropped the flashbangs. Oh, it's these two fellas we're fighting. There we go.
It's totally not. And you have to literally pay your best friend to hang out with you because.
Serve the ass.
If we could just have the flare gun. Uh-oh. I think we died. Oh, not good. We're going to give JD another death loop. Right, disperse the birds. Run away. Keep filling that up with batteries. Go to sleep, Barry.
Ow, I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
How many Barrys are we going to have to kill? Ah. I'm guessing, yeah. So if we die, we go back to the old guy gods of Asgard.
You have all the
impulse control.
And the birds.
Just because I never know when you
get in trouble again.
You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters
and assholes.
And dorks.
Not again.
Because they make
money all the time.
Hold still, damn it.
Ego.
Wouldn't take it. And because of that,
killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al.
Come on. Oh, bugger. Yeah, this might be a problem.
Hell, it's great.
Did my job.
Mostly consistent making sure you
Must be some kind of way of doing it.
impulse control.
Although it is like a final boss fight, I suppose.
I have several
lawyers on
speed dial just because I never know when you
get in trouble again.
You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters
and assholes.
And dorks.
Not again.
I hate the fast-moving ones. Come on.
Hey, so when you throw a hissy fit,
Ego
couldn't take it, and because of that, you
almost got me killed a dozen times over.
BFF, Al.
Right, there's one. Where are you? Where are you? Get that darkness burnt off you. Oh, bugger. I took a good chunk of health. I took all the health. Oh, come on. Reload, Wake.
It's totally not. And you have to literally pay
your best friend
to hang out with you because.
Surly ass.
Oh, this is not good. Ammo. Let's just drop a few of those on him.
Really running low on patience here.
Come on. Oh, this is the birds. The bird strike.
Ow, I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Run, Wake. Pick up anything. No. Is anyone keeping track of all these deaths? Is it going to be a problem?
Impulse control. control of a...
Is that maybe there's another supply crate with something useful?
Speed dial just because I never know when you'll...
You're in trouble again.
You know what kind of people need that?
Let's go up here. No, I thought there might have been like a box of flares.
Because they make
Money. All
the
time.
Hey! Remember when you threw a hissy fit? Because your wife tried to go over your
Ego.
couldn't take it?
Oh no.
Hell, it's great.
Oh, come on, reload. Why would I have no ammunition?
Impulse control of a...
Very enriching.
I have several
Lawyers on
speed dial just because I never know when you...
You're in trouble again.
You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters
And assholes.
and you're...
Not a gangster.
Because they make
Money. All
the
time.
Maybe if we stand here
when you threw a
and we can just burn it off them a little bit as they keep coming around.
couldn't take it, and because of that, you
Almost got me killed a dozen times over.
BFF, pal!
BFF.
Alright, this might be the way to do it. Right, he's down. Okay, we're reloaded. Here he is. Right, but once we burn the darkness off him, we'll get the ammunition now. Right, at the limit. I kind of want to restock on flashlight batteries before we lay any final shot.
It's totally not... And you have to literally pay
Your best friend.
to hang out with you because...
Surly ass.
Okay, get rid of these birds.
Really running low on patience here.
Batteries. Last flare. Now, remember, right, he rematerializes at this rock here. Yep, there he is. And the video game logic says that hopefully this will be the last time. Because it's normally in threes, isn't it? Come on, this could be the last one, surely. And let's just reload everything just in case. Fully stocked. Okay, let's go. So what do we all think? Is it going to be the end of the level this time?
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark.
What's happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
And there we have the end of the second DLC. It's Steve McDougal was his name. Gary. Okay, does it take it back to the menu, or it takes us back to the menu? Okay, we're gonna have a quick look at. There's not going to be much to see on this one, but we will have a look nevertheless.
On Alan Wake. Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out.
But majority of the elements aren't loaded. Okay, we can take a little look through here, so we'll have a little look at some of these bits here, because these bits are going to be loaded for us. So these are all little spinning bobs.
The pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time.
We have the stage.
Was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Now, we didn't really do much in the side areas, but is it a straight up copy and paste, or did they save memory and actually make the effort of removing the elements from the side rooms? It looks like they did. Yeah, it's all empty rooms. But what happened was we had to burn the darkness off all the words that then took us across here. And this is where it gets very difficult to see. Because of the mist here. But I get the feeling that there's not actually going to be anything to see because of the way that everything has to get burnt in. Okay, here we are, back on here. So yeah, this is one of the bits of the solid terrain that we fought through. So the lighthouse is probably somewhere around here. So what we'll do, we'll jump out here. I'm going to develop a mode, and we're going to just unlock everything. And we'll do that first couple of minutes of the level, just so that we can clear the mist. And Daft Phoenix, welcome in there, mate. We're just doing a little behind the scenes bit. On Alan Wake.
I had to accept it. If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting myself. It was a moment.
Come on, let's get through the little bit here. Right, we already have the flashlight, so this is going to possibly cause some complications. Wow, is that a better one? Oh, it is. Hang on. Just drop that. Well, I thought it wasn't going to let me change it there. Okay, let's just spark up one of these to save a bit of time. Oh, actually, I don't think we didn't actually need to go over there. We could have just gone straight up here. So it shouldn't take a couple of minutes just to get through this little bit and then watch the mist clear.
All I had wanted was to...
But I get a feeling we're not going to be able to see anything, but we'll shall find out.
But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure.
That's not the right way. It was this way, wasn't it?
Perhaps they were one and the same.
Hey, nice job, Al! So, you really are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I guess, but I actually feel pretty rational, all things considered.
Crazy people don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy.
Come on, open the gates, Barry.
Behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
Just light source, it's not his diving suit.
Lots of fireworks here. Nice.
Wake heard the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Oh, hell yeah! Remember this, Al?
Hunting endangered species is wrong.
We'll just chuck a couple of these around.
The music screeched and boomed around Wake as the monsters attacked.
Oh, here come the next lot. We'll chuck a couple of flashbangs in their general direction. Next round, anyone else?
With each passing moment, more of them came, he would get overrun.
You have one?
Isn't it kind of ironic that you're a writer and you're threatened by your own imagination? It's like
Any more survivors? Oh, there's still some more over there.
against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Right, let's just show a couple of these more down here. Just clear them out really quickly.
And deafened by the noise. Look out, Chris.
There we go. Oh, we ran out of flashbangs, hang on.
See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Even your memories are complicated. Yeah. So, I guess you're gonna talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna,
Come on, Barry.
non-imaginary people talk in peace.
There we go.
You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy. Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left.
Come on, clear the fog.
Power here.
Do we have to pick up the page to make it clear the fog? Ah, clear. Convenient.
The lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it.
Okay, now that we've gotten this bit there, this is as clear as we're going to get it to be able to see the level, because once we left here, then the mist came back in again. And as predicted, none of the other elements are here. There's the basics of the bridge and the lighthouse section. That's pretty much all that we can see without actually doing the full level. I'm assuming somewhere down here is a space for the cabin, which I'm guessing might be somewhere around here. That might be the road coming in. Anything else around the outside? Yep, and that is where we currently are. Okay, let's have a little wander around these bits here then. Yep, so these are the rocky bits. Oh, hang on, they're popping in now. So these are the rocky bits that we disintegrated before. There's not too much to look at in these bits. Let's have a little close look inside the lighthouse, though, if all the elements load. Oh yeah, it is all here. That's not too bad then. We can have a little bit of an explore inside of here. Has anyone ever been up an actual real lighthouse? I think it'd be an interesting thing to come and have a look at. We get inside the mechanism. And just see the element in amongst all that. Without actually playing through the whole level, there's not really a lot that we can see on here, though. And backing out, I take it would just be a square, but like I said, we can't actually see it all. Okay. Well, what we'll do is, I suppose, we'll end there. I don't know if there's anybody left because everyone seemed to disappear 20 minutes ago, but we'll we'll press some buttons. Exit the thing. So tomorrow is mandatory Mass Effect Friday. Thank you again there, Photo Gamer, for the sub, and once again as well, thank you, Bat Metal Frosty, for the raid there as well there tonight. Yeah, I suppose we'll just wrap it up there. So thank you for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.